How's it going, guys? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer, coming at you with another video. Now today I want to talk about my Wii and my Wii U collection. It's going to be a short video here. Like a lot of you guys and gals out there, I had a Nintendo Wii back in the day. It was quite revolutionary at the time, especially when you look at titles like Mario Kart Wii, where you could actually take the Nintendo Wii controller and put it in that steering wheel, if you can recall, and then you could you had the steering wheel in your hand. It was just pretty revolutionary at the time. Like I said, a lot of us sort of grew out of the Wii, and over the last decade, it's been a little bit of a punchline. But I think it's kind of picking up a little bit of a resurgence recently. I know last year I was lucky enough to find a Nintendo Wii complete in box at my thrift store for next to nothing. I think I paid $40 or $50 for this back here. And then I went back to the thrift store a couple of months later, and they had another Wii complete in box, and it was a Japanese Wii, which was kind of cool to see as well. So yeah, not an expensive console per se, but the games over the last couple of years, at least the first party games, have certainly risen in price as more people continue to get into this hobby. And the Wii U as well. I had a buddy of mine, his brother was going through a separation or a divorce at the time, and his brother was looking to just sort of get rid of a lot of the toys that were lying around in his house. And he got rid of his Wii U. He gave it to his brother, who then gave it to me. And I didn't have a Wii U ever, so I got this Wii U, and I didn't know what to do with it. It was just the base model, the white model. And over the last year and a half, 2 years, I've been sort of going around the thrift stores when I had a chance. And there was even one occasion where I walked into a thrift store a couple of months ago, and I kid you guys not, there was like a stack of Wii U games, and they were like $5 a piece. And I picked pretty much almost all of them up because, as a lot of you guys and gals out there know, the Wii U games have risen in price as well. So we'll take a look at those games as well. So I'm not going to talk much more about my experiences with these consoles. If you guys enjoy this video, I can always do a follow-up video talking a little bit more about that. But anyhow, enough of this rambling. Let's go ahead and take a look at the games. Alright, so we're going to do this John Hancock style, sitting on the ground. Now, as you can see, I don't have a huge collection, obviously. But the Nintendo Wii, for anyone who's looking to start collecting for the console, you'll quickly realize there's a lot of shovelware, there's a lot of crap on the console. But there are a handful of good games on the console. So, in no particular order, we've got Donkey Kong Country Returns, really good game. Cursed Mountain, haven't played it yet. I've been dying to get into that, hopefully soon. Far Cry Vengeance makes real good use of the Wii remote. Mad World, which is a Sega published game, black and white with a little bit of red, very unique art style, art direction. Red Steel, which was a launch title for the Wii, if I'm not mistaken. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which is kind of shot up in price. It was hard for me to find that game with the red case. And Link's Crossbow Training, which I found at my local pawn shop a couple of months ago. And I don't have any plans to obviously play this. I think you need the crossbow peripheral, but I just picked it up. I thought it was a unique piece to have for the collection. So this is an aftermarket classic controller that I picked up at my retro gaming store. They're not terribly expensive, and they do look very authentic. And again, I do have a Wii remote as well. I found a couple more recently at the local thrift store. I may go back and get another one. So anyways, that's going to do it for the Wii collection. Just a brief overview. Let me go ahead and show you guys my Wii U collection. Alright, so getting on with the video here, showing you guys my Wii U collection. Now, these are the 6 games I picked up at my local thrift store. These were like $5 a piece, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I really lucked out. Obviously, these games are going to cost you quite a bit more if you were to buy them anywhere else. Albeit, no matter what you pay for these games on the Wii U, a lot of these games have been ported to the Switch and can command quite a higher price point, obviously. So for the budget-minded consumer, your best bet would actually be to get a Wii U and pick up these titles if you really want to play them. So I've got Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. That one was on my radar for quite a while, and I was very happy to pick that up at the store. Mario Kart 8, haven't played it yet. Obviously, it needs no introduction. It's got a lot of good reviews. It's in the red case as well. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, another game that was ported to the Switch, if I'm not mistaken. Lego City Undercover. Now this plays out kind of like a GTA clone. Haven't played it yet. One of these days I'll put it in. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Part of the Nintendo Select series. Now here's an interesting one. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games 2014. Now there's actually another Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games for the Wii U. And that other variant, maybe you guys can leave it in the comments below, is a lot harder to find than this copy, which is the 2014 Olympics. I think the other one might be the 2016 Olympics. Again, you guys can talk about it in the comments below. And I got Super Mario 3D World, or Worlds, however you pronounce it. I've actually got 2 copies of this now. So, any of you guys out there, if I know you, if you shoot me a DM on Twitter if you're looking for this game, maybe we can work something out. So anyways, let me show you the rest of my games and we'll wrap this video up. Alright, so here's the last 7 games I'm going to show you guys. Now we have up here Shovel Knight, which was an indie game sensation. I ended up picking this up at the flea market a couple years ago, and I think I paid, I don't know, $10, $15 for it. Pretty good game. Rather difficult. Here's a game that needs no introduction. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. This is the HD version of the game. Awesome art direction. I didn't really fall in love with the game like a lot of other people did out there. I didn't actually get too far into it. It's a difficult game. So maybe one of these days I'll go back to it. Now this game, again, kind of controversial. I bought this when it came out, and what happened was there was a store. It wasn't a pawn shop. It was a guy that sold, I guess, new and used games, but it wasn't really a big chain. And he was selling this for like 45 bucks, so I saved quite a bit of money at the time for this game. This was the last game to come out on the Wii U. I've tried to play this game twice, and both times I just got completely turned off by it. Again, an incredible looking open world, beautiful aesthetics, but the gameplay leaves a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a lot, to be desired. I didn't like the idea of your weapons always breaking. So yeah, I tried to get into this twice now, and no dice. Bayonetta 2, this is the first pressing that actually comes with, on the disc, original copy of Bayonetta as well. So that's the variant to get if you're out there collecting. Otherwise, you could find it just Bayonetta 2 without the standalone Bayonetta 1 disc. I beat Bayonetta. I didn't think that would be a game I would have been into. I really did enjoy it, and then I tried to play Bayonetta 2. Seems like Bayonetta 2 is a little bit more difficult than Bayonetta 1. I'll go back to it eventually. Nintendo Land, I picked that up at the thrift store last year, I believe. I think I paid $5 for it. Haven't tried it yet. From what I've heard, it's actually not that bad. So, I don't know. Leave it in the comments below. And again, when my buddy sort of donated the Wii U to me, he gave me a copy of Splatoon as well. I don't have really any interest in playing that. And the last one, it took me a while to actually hunt this one down. And I picked it up at EB Games, of all places, which is GameStop in the US. And that was New Super Luigi's U, and that was in the commemorative green case, the Year of Luigi, if you remember. The game did get re-released, bundled with Super Mario U as well, but it was not in a green case. So again, for all you collectors out there, if you're looking for that variant, good luck. It's quite a bit harder to find now. And the price just keeps going up on it as well. So anyways, that's going to do it for my Wii U collection. Let's head back to the desk and finish this video off. Alright, so there you have it. That's my Wii U collection. Obviously not a huge collection, but I've got some heavy hitters in there, and I'm quite satisfied with the games that I do have. Like I mentioned, there are a few games out there that I would like to pick up. We'll see what we come across out in the wild as the years go on. So the last thing I want to mention here Again, as a lot of you guys know, I did recently pick up a CRT television. I would love to hook up my Wii console to the CRT and take a look at the games there, because I'm sure it's going to look really good. That's really what the Wii was meant to run on, was a CRT. So if you're thinking about getting into collecting, just keep that in mind. The Wii U, obviously HDMI compatible, whereas the original Wii, composite component cables. So if you want to get into the Wii, do yourself a favor and get yourself a CRT as well. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it. Thanks so much for watching. You people are wonderful and beautiful, and you take care.